We have shut down the grill on the plaza and brought only the smoky, delicious flavors. Inside, grilling experts Ryan Crafts shocked us by cooking rattlesnake sausage. Now we get to see how it turned out. It's so great to have you.
It's my pleasure to be here.
Before we get into the recipes, I know at Culinary Crafts, you are famous for your themes. So what theme are you going for today?
Well, today when I came to the studio, I wanted to really have two goals in mind. One is just to embrace the flavors of the season, and so get the summer flavors, get the wood, the open outdoor cooking flavors, and really showcase that, because that's what when the spring and the summer roll around, that's what I get excited for.
Celebrate summer.
Yeah. And then the second was I wanted to show things that the home host could do easily, and that would have a lot of impact but not a lot of effort, that would, if they're having friends over, if they're entertaining, makes their job easy so that they can have a nice party but they can still enjoy it themselves.
Love it. We thank you for all of the above. Let's get into the details here. Where's that rattlesnake sausage?
The rattlesnake sausage is right here on the front. If you want to take it, just...
May I?
Yeah, take one of these little picks right there.
I'm going to be brave. I'm doing this for you.
The raspberry chutney.
Okay, okay.
And then tell me what you think.
Now I'm getting nervous. I was like all gung-ho and excited.
Everyone's scared of the rattlesnake. It's not scary at all.
Tastes like chicken. No.
Like I say, it's sausage, so it's mostly the spices and the salts and all of that stuff that goes into any sausage. Love the spices and love the raspberry chutney.
Yeah. Okay, I can do that.
And this is the easiest thing in the world. Again, like I had out on the patio, I had warmed up a saute pan of beer. You can have any sort of braising liquid. So any liquid you might braise pork in, you can do with your sausage. And that way, I can do that ahead of time. Just leave it sitting next to my grill. It's already done. I've done that ahead. I'm not worried about it. And then it's only 2 minutes on and off the grill. So it's fast, it's easy. I'm not having to spend a lot of time once my guests arrive to my backyard.
It really is delicious, I have to say. And there's that novelty factor. That's your party talker if you're eating rattlesnake sausage, right, at the backyard barbecue. Love it. Thank you so much. What did you do here with the grilled watermelon?
So the grilled watermelon, this is a typical watermelon salad. A lot of directions you can go with this. We grilled the watermelon just straight, nothing on it, put it right on the grill just to get a little bit of smoky flavor. It's very light.
Okay.
I have some forks right there if you want to try this one too.
Yes, I do.
We put a splash of balsamic reduction, some fresh mint, and some feta cheese. So this is a very classic summer salad presentation. But this works with anything.
Oh my gosh.
Over the weekend, I did something super simple. I grilled peaches. So just cut the peaches in half, put them on the grill, grilled the peaches. I did fresh strawberries with nothing and a splash of vanilla dressing.
It's like a caprese salad with watermelon instead of tomato.
But can you get the smokiness a little bit? Just really subtle.
Just a hint, but the feta kind of drew that out. That flavor combination is amazing. Love that. All right, you smoked the salmon. We saw you put the oranges over it for flavor, but also for presentation.
Also for presentation. And I will say, this is my favorite thing to do now, is these smoked oranges. And I will have you try the salmon, but I will also have you try one of these oranges.
Really?
All by itself, rind and all.
Okay. Are you what? Are you sure?
Some people are scared to eat the peel, but I wanted to eat it so you can know.
Oh, nothing scares me. I just ate rattlesnake. Okay, ready?
The whole thing.
Oh, it's smoky.
And yet it's sweet. The bitterness of the orange peel, which is normally there, has mellowed out a lot, and so now it's just a nice balance. Because you can't just bite into an orange peel and eat the peel. But once you add a little bit of honey and some red pepper, and you smoke it for 90 minutes, that's a whole different ballgame.
Ryan Crafts, you are wowing us. What are you serving it on?
So this is just a cedar plank. And so in the smoker, we already had a lot of wood smoke going. It didn't need a lot of extra wood flavor.
Yeah.
But if we didn't have the smoker going and we were to do it just in your gas grill or your charcoal grill on the patio, you could serve it on a wood plank to get some extra wood flavor up into the salmon. Soak the wood plank first, put the salmon on there, put it over an indirect heat and let it go. It's also a really great thing to do because the fish is so delicate once it's cooked. And so, but now I can bring it off of the grill in one piece because it's on the plank. I set it on the table in one piece. And it brings the visual of the whole thing right to the table.
It's stunning.
Makes it easy, makes it flavorful, and makes it beautiful.
Okay, you've given us a lot of sweetmeat savory. Let's just go sweet. What are we serving on the sweet side?
Okay, so the sweet, we have two things. We have fudgesicles. So
classic.
Really, really classic. These ones are homemade. When we're in the kitchen, we often get really, really playful with these. These can be as simple or as elaborate as you like. Sometimes we put in some ground hazelnuts, but if you have a chocolate pudding or some chocolate pot de creme recipe you like, add a little bit of extra cream and freeze it.
And these are?
This is a lavender shortbread.
May I?
A little bit of, this is really floral.
Okay.
But it's a nice contrast if you don't want something super sweet, or if you want.
Wow.
So oftentimes we'll serve this with ice cream.
Kind of dip and taste.
Or in lieu of an actual shortcake, if that's a little too heavy for like strawberry shortcake in the summertime. So a little bit of fresh fruit, maybe some whipped cream, and a really floral shortbread.
Just to set up Screams Summer, really quickly as we conclude, give me your #1 party tip, your #1 hosting tip for summer. If we're throwing a backyard barbecue, no matter how elaborate or how simple, what's the key to pulling it all together in good hostess mode?
My favorite things to do is I stick with what I'm good at.
Yeah.
So if I have dialed in a recipe, I will cook that 4 or 5 weekends in a row, and I'll have different friends over every weekend.
That's your go-to.
And it just dial in something, get really familiar with it, get good at it, and then entertain, and then slowly expand your repertoire.
All right,
and enjoy yourself.
Our friends at Culinary Crafts have been so generous to share all of the recipes on our Studio 5 website. I do want to ask, though, how can we get in touch with you if we have summer parties coming up?
CulinaryCrafts.com. All of our contact information's on there. Feel free to email us, call us.
There's a reason they're the best of Utah in catering. So thank you so much for sharing that expertise with us and that deliciousness as well. I still want to just keep eating.